Well, it's certainly been an interesting time. The last 4 years, effectively. I did 2 years as deputy and now 2 years as chairman. And in that time, we've seen quite a big development in the world generally in financial services. Initially, it was the drive towards more tax transparency, and therefore there were a lot of global initiatives that came out, of which we have tried to follow and ensure that Gibraltar is always at the forefront of the developments in these areas. So initially we saw the development of the US FATCA, UK FATCA, the Common Reporting Standards. We've seen now the development of the Register of Beneficial Ownership. So all those are drives to ensure more transparency in financial services, and I think that's been an important area for us. Not obviously Brexit has then came along, towards the beginning of the year, and that is a big area. I mean, initially there was a lot of uncertainty. Well, there still is a lot of uncertainty, but we started dealing with that, trying to feel what the difference is, how it would affect the different associations. And Brexit has become a big area and will continue to be a big area for the new chairman coming in.
Has the impact of Brexit been what it was expected, or has it developed at all differently?
I would say it's been different because, I think, at the beginning we thought it was, such an important area that was really going to affect us very negatively. But what we have seen is that the uncertainty has created opportunities in the short term, and once the whole concept settles down, our relationship with the UK and the fact that most of our business is actually UK sourced or facing means that as long as we can continue to carry out that business going forward, there's still an opportunity for the financial services sector to continue to develop. Obviously, the single market is important for that development. So, development would have been a lot bigger and a lot faster with the single market, and hopefully we will still be able to maintain some elements of access to the single market. But initially, the most important thing for our financial services centre is the access to the UK. And if we can improve that even further, then that might create opportunities that we hadn't foreseen initially. But in the short term, the uncertainty is causing opportunities for advisors particularly, because obviously firms are looking to prepare themselves for any eventuality, and advisors are looking to help their clients to do that.
How has the Finance Centre Council itself changed and developed over the past few years?
Well, the council works very well together. It's a forum for communication between the players in the industry with government. The Finance Centre Department attends the meetings as observers, and obviously we interact with them. But it allows us to have a dialogue with government as to what is happening with Gibraltar, to Gibraltar, and allows us to influence government's response to issues. We work very well with government, very closely with government. Government do listen to the industry. The industry works very well together because we meet monthly, so we sort of develop relationships between all the associations. So therefore, I think it's a perfect forum for financial services generally, and it's worked really well. In my time, we've actually introduced 2 new associations into the council. We had the e-money association and the pensions association, both joining the council in that time. So we try to be as inclusive as possible, and every association that represents a service line in Gibraltar is welcome, because they create a forum so we can all leverage off each other and learn and benefit from each other's experience.